Maybe.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, so we can all like run to the bathroom, get a drink.
I guess so. Yeah.
I figured that would be why, like, you know.
I know, but I just think we often lose people when we play music.
Yeah, but we just got here. The whole point is to give people time to get over here.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I could use 2 minutes.
That's not that big. Just keep on blabbing on. You guys can blab.
Yeah, and this way, you guys could, also get a drink, reheat your coffee or tea,
I'm not
run
drinking.
to the bathroom. We've been going for hours. So we're going to take a small.
Hi, I'm just listening.
What are you gonna play, Sandy?
I am going to play anything that's not copyright because the last one's screwed.
How about that tongue drum rock, the one that you made the
Yeah, that
video on?
sounds like a good one to play because that's definitely not copyright.
And it's like 5 minutes.
And it's also relaxing for
Yeah.
not a bot who's
Meow.
working.
I was just thinking anything by Ray too. That works always, right?
Did
And
Ray
your
get rid of
video is superb on that one.
Mr. Super?
Yeah.
Ray deleted it to make room for his music.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Yeah, real nice. I wanted that. He changed you. Like, I had all my stuff at the bottom that I play the most. And he took down all the music. Like, my music is missing.
Ew. What do you want?
Wait a minute, he didn't. He moved it up. I got it. All right, guys, we're going to play a song. We'll be right back in 5 minutes.
What?
We're going to play a song and be back in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
You
5 minute song
Yeah.
break. Yeah, mute up because it doesn't do it anymore. To allow people to come in.
Turn that off.
We're up to 20. We're still 31 people short. I don't expect to get them all back, but
I do.
I don't want to miss. I don't want to. Well, we're down to 19 again.
Oh.
All right, guys. Quick song break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. We are done with the intermission. No one new has come back. Let's hope they come back now that the music's over. Splatter, do you have those links?
Yeah.
Splatter? I guess Splatter is not back.
No,
He said, "Yep."
I'm back.
No, he's running back.
Yeah, I heard him.
I'm running back here. Yeah.
Dash.
The links are in the private chat in order.
Okay. I want to know what that email said.
The email? I'll read it to you. Oh, the other email? I can't read that.
Yeah, well, after, like, yeah, in private.
Yeah, but the one I got from YouTube says, due to a copyright match, your stream was interrupted. And it says streams are interrupted when copyright content is detected. After copyrighted material is no longer being streamed, streams are automatically re-enabled.
Right.
But mine did not.
No.
Mine was constantly taken down again.
It's like
And
you said.
I am going to go to it right now and delete the I can't delete it. It says there's no restrictions on it. Well, turning the monetization on. Screw them. Oh well. They interrupted my stream, wouldn't let it restart again. I lost 30 people watching, and there's no restrictions on it. Go figure. Okay, let's try this again, shall we?
It's-
No, you don't think so?
I don't know if this is the Mandela effect or not, but everyone I've asked has given me the same wrong answer. So I decided to ask you all. Guys, please remember to hit the thumbs up button. We only had like 3 likes last time. 15. Thank you, guys. The more likes, the more likely they're going to push it to people.
Yeah. Oh, I always like it. First thing I do.
Thank you again to Rudy. Splatter, can you go to the next slide?
Oh, yeah. Taking my medicine. Hang on.
Okay. Okay. I want you to think. What the heck happened in the middle? Oh, that's my screen. I want you to think of the old food pyramid we learned in school. Which category would you find eggs? In which category would you find eggs on the food pyramid that you learned in school?
It should be on the protein.
Are we allowed to answer?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say protein, exactly.
But I think they put it on dairy. For some reason. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, YouTube just crashed on me. There it goes.
Well, we're getting people back. You got 23 again now. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
We have to
Okay, so
find you.
in the chat, we have meat, poultry for Ryan. Maria says dairy. Geek says with dairy, even though it's not dairy. Prove you're not a bot says dairy. Tiniest Swiss Sarah says dairy. Angels Don't Fall says protein. And Prove You're Not a Bot says age 50 here, and that's where I remember it with milk and cheese. Oh, I didn't. I meant the top under which section, Jackie, not physically where it was, but what section? Like which category?
Right.
Dairy, same thing. Chicken. You remember dairy, but you know it's a chicken. That's how I remember it.
Yeah.
I remember it in the dairy section, even though my brain said, but that's a chicken.
It's a protein. Yeah.
Well, no. See, there is no protein heading. I don't think. It's poultry. It's poultry, meat, and fish. I think, or maybe fish might be a separate one. But proteins, poultry. It's a meat. There was a meat section, and then there was protein from nut because nuts are protein too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
And they're not in the meat section.
you go to any restaurant and tell them you cook a protein, they're gonna ask you what do you want, a steak or chicken.
That's not. Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the food pyramid.
Yeah.
The food pyramid separated meats, so it should have been in the poultry section.
Oh, I agree with you. I agree with you. I just remember. I just remember it being in dairy for some stupid reason.
Jackie says with the milk, dairy
Yeah.
is both, but same. Egg is part of meat, part dairy.
It should be.
How is it dairy? I want everybody to
Yeah.
think about this. Dairy is milk.
Cheese.
I'm telling you, I remember dairy too,
Yeah.
but egg isn't dairy.
I just remember the thing. It was so stupid.
I think we remember dairy. Like, I think we think of dairy because that's where they put it in the refrigerator section. It's a grocery store. Anyway, we can go on.
Could be.
Eggs are with the meat in poultry. It is poultry fish. I was correct. It says meat, poultry, fish, dry
okay.
beans, eggs, and nuts group.
Okay, that makes sense.
It does, but I don't remember it there. I remember it in dairy.
Yeah, me too. To be honest,
Now,
I do. Yeah.
now I know an egg, if hatched, would be a chicken. But I was taught that eggs were categorized as dairy, not categorized with the meats. Did you remember dairy too? Even my Joey remembers dairy. That's weird.
Yeah, but they're a protein, and that's how they got popular. Somehow, there's a lot of protein packed in those shells.
I cannot believe they taught us this, that we should have carbs more than anything.
Fatten up, people. Fatten up.
Like, they should have swapped the protein with the carbs. Like, depending on the diet, either protein and carbs need to be swapped, or protein needs to be swapped. Well, carbs needs to go where protein is, and fruits and veggies would move to the bottom.
They got too much bread down there.
So I'm saying I cannot believe this is the food pyramid we grew up with. But I'm kind of thankful because otherwise we wouldn't have had the school lunches that we had. Our school lunches would have been horrible.
I didn't have school lunches.
You didn't have school lunches?
No, I had to make my own peanut butter and jam sandwiches and bring them to school and try to eat them.
Oh no, our school lunches, it was cheaper for my mom to buy school lunches. You pay for you got a ticket, like a little green laminated ticket.
I would have loved that. They didn't have it up here. No, like I said, I starved most times because my parents didn't make my lunch. My mom didn't.
It was only $5 a week for our lunch.
Wow.
$1 a day, and it was like a nice lunch.
No, I had to make my own peanut butter and jam sandwiches. That's all we ever. That or bologna every once in a while. We got lucky.
I mean, I took lunch
Yeah.
to school sometimes, like when my parents would forget to pay for it, because you couldn't like pay for it in the middle of the week. But I mean, like I'm talking about like a cheeseburger, baked beans with mashed potatoes or French fries.
Oh yeah.
You get a milk or a juice. You were allowed to have a juice back then.
I would have actually eaten then. You know, I used to go to the church there, smoke a joint, kick my lunch, and then continue on with the
I'm talking about grade school, not high school. No, my high school was where you walked up the aisle and you picked up, like cafeteria style, where it's like
Oh,
you
yeah.
walk past things.
None of my schooling, all throughout my whole years, never had food. I always had to
ours
bring
was
my
like
own from home.
my cafeteria in high school had video games in it.
Wow.
There were video
Yeah.
games, vending machines, and it was
There
cafeteria
different
style,
countries, different eras, obviously.
where there was like like 5 or 6 sandwiches. Like you could get a chicken sandwich, a cheeseburger. They always had like a couple sandwiches to choose from, and then, there was desserts. They had cookies and cakes and sides, and and then there was a salad bar on the other side.
I wish.
And you went to Catholic school?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, see, that's crazy because, like, we're the same age. Like, technically, you're a week older than me, so. But anyway, I went to a Christian school in that same time frame, and we never had none of that stuff. Nothing like that. Like, we just had basic school lunches. The flat pizzas that tasted like, cardboard, or the frozen pizzas that you get now today.
My favorite.
We never had breakfast.
Was French toast sticks. They had French toast sticks. They had, breakfast sandwiches. They had all sorts of stuff.
Nothing.
They had a
wild.
full open kitchen. Like the kitchen was open. You could see inside the kitchen.
Not a speck of food in my schools ever, except for you bring yourself.
And before I went to high school there, they would have bingo in that cafeteria at night. And my grandmother would take me, and I would work I was too young to be there. I wasn't supposed to be there at all. But because I was working, I was allowed to be there. I would walk around with the cart with the snacks and give them. But you could only be out on the floor when they were in between games. When they were playing, we got to sit in the teacher's lounge. So we'd sit in the teacher's lounge.
Nice.
And I was like, no way, because it was booths. They had booths, like diner booths. In the teacher's lounge, and like a little kitchen and a back door for them to go outside and smoke.
Man, you grew up in a totally different world than I did.
I was just
me
school.
Too.
Just the high school.
No, I had to make my own life.
Like, I thought I went to a pretty expensive Christian high school, and we didn't have anything like that.
Yeah.
Well,
that's crazy.
Lining the presidents in the teachers' pockets, then I guess.
Well, yeah, right, yeah. My high school, everybody that I went to high school with, that's graduated from there that I still talk to, we just refer to it as the cult, because it was a Christian, quote unquote Christian church, but it was one of those big televangelists.
I'm not doing this again. I am not doing this again. This is the third vegan here tonight complaining about eggs. What the hell is going on? Hello, Linda Lava Lamp. Like, seriously, is it because we're talking about eggs? Because it's Easter? I don't understand vegans. I really don't.
No.
If you want a vegan lifestyle, go for it. What makes you think you have the right to tell people what to do? Did you guys see the comment?
No, I can't see any comment. No.
Oh, it's Toma Hadel. I'm sorry. Eggs come out of a chicken's rear end. It's a waste product, not food. Actually, they don't come out of the rear end.
Do babies come out of women's rear ends? I mean,
yeah, babies don't come out of babies' rear ends. Babies don't come out of humans' rear ends either. That's how babies are born. They become baby chickens. They're not a waste product.
No. Did this person skip school altogether, or what?
I don't know, but I gotta add Linda to my list.
I know some of them are. Yeah.
I have to go and remove some wrenches tonight. That's actually more accurate. Eggs are chicken periods. It's actually accurate.
Yeah, because if it's not spermified, what do you call it? Fertilized. It's just an egg.
Yeah.
Linda says nice if there is a part 2. It's not. I wish we would have been able to stay on part 1. It tastes good.
The person's wasting time, whatever they're going on about. Like,
Yeah, they say,
It's
"Why are you
chicken.
scrambling a chicken?" Period. But I mean, it's not really a chicken until it's fertilized. So when you're
No, no,
making
no.
eggs,
No, no,
huh?
no. Period, as in a light, like a period. Why are
Oh,
you
scramble. Oh,
scrambling a period?
I
Because the
gotcha.
period isn't the egg. That would be the blood of a human.
yeah, they took your comment literally. Like, this
Yeah, I
person's
know.
an idiot.
It's scrambling an egg. That's what we're doing. Is scrambling an egg.
Yeah.
Um, it's not just chickens. People eat other eggs too. I don't, but other people eat other
Oh
eggs.
yeah, duck eggs, goose eggs,
Yeah.
quail eggs.
Yeah. And we
It's
don't want
just
to
a
get
different
into
form
the
of chicken.
question of which came first. Like Maria said, the egg came first. That's a whole another topic.
Yeah, it's not in God's incubator to hatch.
All right,
Yeah,
let's get
right.
back on topic here. Back on the Mandela. So,
All
if
right.
you grew up with the new food pyramid or a food plate as they have now, it makes more sense. They categorize it as a protein instead of a meat. But I swear to you, it was dairy in my past. That's where it was on the food pyramid. Not that eggs were dairy. They
Yeah,
were classified as dairy on the food pyramid.
it was
But now
easy
they
to
weren't. They
remember
were
there
always
because
classified as a meat.
yeah, it was easy to remember that it was there because it just seemed so out of place in that spot.
Hmm.
Manscuse, Manscuse.
Yep, man-excuse alert. The man-excuse that I keep seeing people say in comments is that we remember dairy because that is where eggs are in the grocery stores, in the USA at least, in the dairy section. No, I remember learning dairy in the food pyramid.
Yeah,
I'm specifically speaking of the food pyramid.
I agree. I agree.
Next.
Oh yeah. Okay. Another thing.
If they were never considered dairy, why do so many things exist to educate us? As in, are eggs dairy? Like, why do we need to be told? Doesn't make sense.
Reprogramming.
Yeah. Or deprogramming. They wanted us to believe it was dairy in the beginning. And now they're like, oh no, it's really a protein, people. Come on, it's chicken.
It's indoctrination centers. They aren't education.
Yeah. This is your daily reminder. This is the cheese. It comes from milk. And that comes from cows. This is dairy. This is an egg. It comes from a chicken. Eggs don't equal dairy.
Yeah. What's this? Oh.
It's just there's so much crap out there to say it's not dairy.
Yeah.
Why did they need to tell us? Are people that like they really don't know it's a baby chicken?
Have you seen the up to date food pyramid?
Yeah, I just showed you one. It's a food plate.
I mean
There's
the new one. I mean like the one that's actually out for now.
there's all different designs, and see, that's another Mandela. That's a variation effect for me. When I was a kid, it was the same food pyramid. It was the same thing no matter where you looked. There was always a food pyramid.
That's what I'm thinking. Still, I'm stuck there at this moment.
Now there's like 50 billion different pyramids and designs.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, I heard that the latest food pyramid has candy on top.
Candy. Hold
Yeah.
on, I'll look. I will look. 2025 food pyramid. I'm looking.
I haven't checked my. I just heard that. Right.
The food pyramid concept has evolved and is no longer used by the USDA. The current official recommendation is My Plate. The food My Plate.
What the hell's that?
That's the one I go back. You just saw it.
That was the
Go back a slide.
That was the Obama lunch program thing, right? Changed to my plate.
I'm actually going to send you a picture, Splatter. 2025.
This one here? Yeah.
Well, like I said, I'm going to send you a picture of 2025. It looks different. There you go.
Okay. Oh, message over here.
This is a weird one and may not be a Mandela, but I definitely remember dairy. Let me know what you remember in the comments below.
Okay.
Okay, and if you can pull up that picture now.
Oh, you want me to show this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought just for me.
No.
Oh, wrong one. Go away. Present. Share. 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 Okay.
So this is the 2025 My Plate. Is there candy on there?
No.
Then no, there's no candy on there. That's
Somebody lied to me.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, we
there's
weren't talking.
sugar,
I think
isn't
it was a
there?
radio show. I was listening to something just on YouTube. Something.
I find it interesting that they're mixing fruits and vegetables together.
Yeah. They do taste better that way, though.
At least they say you should have more fruits and vegetables than
Pasta.
everything else.
Which is good because that's naturally grown. It makes sense, right?
Hmm.
But except for the meat part, you kind of need protein too,
See,
right?
now this food plate thingy wouldn't be good enough for me. The fluids need to be at least the size of the pasta.
Yeah. Where's the fluids?
That's off to the side in that little circle.
Oh.
I need more fluids than I need food because I'm always dehydrated.
Yeah. I just like lots of fluids myself. I don't drink the best fluids, but I do drink a lot of it.
I will say it's a
Coffee,
big plate.
coffee, water, and pop. That's my fluids. Oops, oh, I don't need to go there.
We're going to go to the next presentation. It's more Easter eggs.
Orange pop, specifically. I do not like cola at all. Yuck. Next one down, I take it, right? Yep, more Easter eggs.
Yeah, but Toma, we're talking about Mandela effects. We're not talking about eating bugs and stuff.
What the heck?
They said that, Maria, if you're eating animals, you're eating bugs already, but you're directly not eating bugs. You're not eating them directly.
Oh my.
I mean, we do eat bugs. Apparently, we eat like 12 spiders in our sleep in the course of our lifetime or something. I totally made up that number. But they say we eat a certain amount of spiders in our sleep over a lifetime.
Yeah. It all depends if you live in a place with spiders.
True.
And one part of my life, I could picture that when I was living in the basement of a house.
Or an attic.
That would make sense. Or an attic, yeah, exactly. But the main living area, I don't think they're too often.
I have a possible Mandela as well as something interesting / terrifying to share related to the tradition of dyeing Easter eggs.
Sorry, I had to walk away briefly because I forgot my glasses. I couldn't see the computer over there. Oh, good. At least they've changed subjects now.
Yes, we do, Toma. A lot of us do, I should say. Can't
What?
speak for everyone. The possible Mandela question is, in which century did the tradition of dyeing eggs for Easter begin? You are free to just guess. Go for it if you have no
Yeah.
idea.
20th.
20th for you?
Yeah.
Victorian era for Maria.
I don't know if I've even heard of the tradition of dyeing eggs for Easter. So yeah, I have no answer
Really?
for this one.
You don't dye Easter
Yeah.
eggs?
Oh, dyeing. Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I totally just seen dying like like being dead.
Oh.
Like dying
you-
Easter eggs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, yeah, total brain fart.
Okay.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
your brain got stuck in a rut. Yeah.
I was like, where are you from, Josh?
Yeah, I'm from a different Earth apparently.
Noise Guru says 15th century. Victorian era sounds right, says Geek. Good morning, sadly, Karen.
Well, it seems like a new.
No idea. That's what I said. If you have no idea, feel free to just throw out a guess.
Well, my guess was 20th century because it seems like a modern thing.
Pope Francis died.
For real?
For real. Sadly, Karen.
Just
Commenting
a
just
week ago
now.
someone said that, but then you check and he didn't.
That's the current Pope?
Yep.
The last
Super
Pope.
duper duper liberal Pope Francis that has been changing the Catholic religion in ways I do not like.
Apparently, he's the last Pope. There's no more spaces for plaques on the wall for popes.
Nope, he has definitely died. NPR is reporting, BBC. Next Pope could swing Vatican's ideology back towards center, experts say.
Oh, there is going to be a next Pope? Okay.
There is going to be a next Pope.
I heard he was the last one, but, I hear a lot of things.
I got to add Sadly Karen to the list.
And like I said,
Hope
I'm
you had
not
a nice
Catholic.
That's
Easter,
crazy.
Karen.
I'm anti-Catholic. Yeah, see what I mean? I'm the last one. Sadly, Karen's saying the same thing.
I'm glad you found us, Karen, because the last show is taken down.
We got 30 people back now already. Cool. That's our regulars.
Yeah,
We've been at
nice.
30. We've been at this number for since we started.
I know, but we like our regulars. We have 30 regulars that watch every show. It seems like.
Yes, but we had over 50 people watching when we had
I
to
know
switch
we
streams.
did have, yes, but at least our regulars are back.
Not good.
No, that's not good. Our new
Someone
guys, there's
reported
one
my
with new
stream
names.
because they had their feelings hurt, Karen. They didn't want to believe that I showed them the proof, and that's what got us taken down. They didn't want to believe that plants probably have a nervous system, that they have to in order to send electrical signals. And Science Magazine even said that they do have a nervous system. It's just different from mammals, animals, and humans.
Yeah, and then you're proving it that plants can see too, and the one
Yeah.
plant was coming that.
Plants can see, they can hear, they can sing, they can scream, they can talk to one another, they can cry, they can walk, they can do all the things that living beings can do.
Yeah.
The same
Yeah,
things that animals can do. It just sounds different.
It totally makes sense that they could see after seeing that video that it's a plastic
Yeah.
plant. It's not even real. So it's not getting DNA from it or nothing. It's just like looking at it and becoming it. Like,
Wait a minute. She's saying that my other show is still running. We ended it.
what?
Wait, she's saying my other show is still running. I have to
I
check
don't-
it. Give me a
I'm
minute.
gonna check. I don't think so. I've seen it end.
Yeah, I did see it end too, but she's saying it's still running. So I'm clicking it.
Yeah.
No, it's got a time on it. It says 3:37. But I can't click on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I tried to post in the chat after it was ended, and it said this live stream is ended.
Exactly. You missed your time to talk in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't
Oh, let me see if they have a copyright on it yet.
It's sort of live
Because
and it's not there. Yeah.
nope, still no copyright. They took the stream down. No copyright. I might get kicked out. I'm going to the stream.
You're going where? Oh, I see yours. Real, not for real. I should go over there and give you a thumbs up.
What's that?
I see yours. It's over here. I'll give you a thumbs up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, yeah. Like I'm seeing, the current one's live, and then the other one ended 50 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So.
You got 3 thumbs up now. Oh, how's that?
Oh, that's cool.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we do now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I
Yeah.
am leaving a comment. I'm leaving a comment that we are still live on the stream. I see Karen's comment.
Karen's here.
But it does play the intro. I don't know what's going on there.
Well, it just goes in so you can rewatch it if you want. That's what it does after every episode. As long as you leave it up to watch, people can watch it over again.
Oh, if you close it, Karen, it should come back up. Because when I just went to it, it started playing the intro.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Oh, we're really getting the anticipation going on this question, aren't we?
All right, we can go on. We did ask the question.
In which century did the tradition of
We already
calling
asked it.
What?
We already asked this.
I know. I was asking it again because it's been a while.
Why? No, we got all the answers. We can go on.
Okay.
Oh, Linda, it did say that. It was not suspended. Well, they mean it stops for a few minutes, and then it kept coming back. It would come back. Because I got an email from YouTube saying it's only temporarily suspended. When we stop streaming that video, it'll come back. But it did come back, and then it'd go away again. Then it came back, then it'd go away again. And it did it 10 times, and I said, forget it. I'm just making a new stream. And that's why we're here. I would have said 16th century or later. But
really?
the first, and the reason why I would say that is because of these, the Fabergé eggs. Anyhow, but the first reports of dyed Easter eggs come from Britain in the 13th century, 1290 to be exact. I do not recall ever seeing any artwork, books, articles, photos of, not photos of from the 13th century, but like photos in museums of eggs or anything like that. I don't recall seeing anything that old when it comes to eggs.
I mean, I was off by a couple, wasn't I?
Yeah. But like I said, this might not be a Mandela. This could just be info I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, off by 700 years. Not bad.
Mr. Super, you still with us?
Yeah.
Everybody hit the thumbs up.
Yes, please. We're up to 40. We almost got everybody back.
Yeah, only 19 thumbs up, though.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, a couple of those are from me. I went through all my accounts and gave a thumbs up.
Oh, good.
Thank you. Well, then we really have to say, guys, please hit the thumbs up button. The more thumbs up, the more likely they are to show it to people.
Yeah. And to prevent that from happening again, you got to donate. Someone's got to donate something.
No, but we do need donations, though. All the apps are expiring. So if you can, please do. If you can't, I understand.
Yes, exactly.
But next slide, please.
I know somebody can afford to. Somebody out there can.
The other thing I wanted to bring up is the state of our economy. It has never been this bad in my lifetime. This was 2022, everyone.
Oh yeah, right in the middle. Yeah,
Mhm.
right in the middle of the mess.
Biden.
And the proof that today is worse than any year since the Great Depression are Easter eggs. This may have been 2023, but it was a year or two ago. It wasn't 2024. Go on.
Hey, look at they're at a donut place.
There are many articles informing people that they need not waste eggs by boiling them, to just dye them uncooked, which overall sounds like a horrible idea, especially if you live in the United States, where we have to refrigerate our eggs. Like, I get it. In Britain, their eggs aren't pasteurized. They can stay out on the countertop. But here, we have to keep our eggs refrigerated. So dyeing eggs and then like doing a like a Easter egg hunt with them, they could spoil very easily. But the thing I am seeing most for the first time in my life, all right, this is 2023, we have a date, are articles encouraging people to not dye Easter eggs at all this year. Instead, they suggest painting or dyeing raw or hard-boiled potatoes.
What?
The reasoning is potatoes are cheap, a pantry staple, and if you only use food coloring, you can still eat them.
What the heck?
That's
Your
I
stupid.
egg,
know.
if you paid for your damn eggs, you can do whatever you want with them.
It's almost like they were warning us that there was something coming in 2024 with the chickens.
When they killed off all the chickens.
Yeah, it's almost like they were like giving us a heads up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, everything is pre-programmed. We know that.
Yeah.
Because
So
sometimes
yes or
it
no,
really
guys,
gets
have you ever heard of Easter potatoes?
in your face lately, isn't it?
Raw eggs and Easter potatoes. I can't.
That's ridiculous. Like the best part about dyeing, color in Easter eggs was the fact that you had like a couple days worth of hard-boiled eggs for the next couple days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I love
And
hard-boiled
then you can
eggs
make egg salad sandwiches.
Exactly. They get
or
eaten anyway.
deviled eggs or whatever. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Deviled eggs are amazing.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Deviled potatoes. You want to do that?
Hi Morgan.
Potato salad.
Even in, yeah, just in salad.
Yeah, Morgan come on
Yeah.
typing things for robots to read and he erased it.
They have the hiccups. Next slide, please.
Morgan's here.
Yep, Morgan's here. Is he here?
Well, yeah, no, yeah, he's in the chat.
Oh, okay. I thought he was here with us.
You could do that. You actually could. Prove you're not a bot says, okay, so for holidays, I'm going to dye potatoes and slice them and make colorful fries in the air fryer.
Yeah.
Could
I
do
want
that.
an air fryer.
You can make rainbow fries, red and green fries.
So who out there is going to buy me an air fryer?
Yeah, I love Redskins.
Hey, wait until Black Friday. It's going to be here before you know it. 1/3 of the year's already gone. It'll be Black Friday before you know it. And Best Buy usually does air fryers for $10. Just give you a heads up. Maybe it's gonna be
Ooh, I
20
made
this
some
year,
good
but still.
fries the other day at my Fry Daddy. Woo!
Yeah, I'll check that out.
I love the Fry Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Oh man.
This is a new trend because of inflation, but I still felt it was necessary to share.
Yeah.
And little did we know, eggs were going to be $10 a carton.
Yeah. Because some stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're down to $5 here, but still, that's way more. I remember them 99 cents, like not too long ago.
They were $1.99 here.
Hate this.
Yeah, well, it's still better than $5 or $10. That's crazy.
No. I mean, when yours were 99 cents, ours were $1.99.
Oh, I
We're
gotcha.
at like $6.
Nuts.
Yeah, hard-boiled eggs are so much easier now. You can just walk away and leave them in the air fryer. So much easier. You don't have to worry about the pot overflowing.
I do them in my Instant Pot. Put them on a wire rack. Put just a little bit of water in the bottom of the Instant Pot. 6 minutes, natural pressure relief. You just go grab them out of there a couple hours later. They're good, man.
Your Instapot, not Instant Pot. Is that what you said?
Instant Pot.
Instapot.
Yeah, I probably said it the old way. Yeah.
What's an Instapot?
You got the update.
No, it's 7 to 10 minutes depending on how you like it boiled in the air fryer, and that's it. They're done. You throw them in some ice cold water, peel them, and you're good to go. 7
They
to 10
don't blow
minutes.
up like in a microwave.
Nope.
Boom.
Nope.
I've never done them in the microwave.
Well, the microwave's cooking the yolk faster. The pressure builds up and they explode. It's dangerous. You should never microwave an egg.
Yeah.
Cooking them in
maybe
an
that's
air
why.
fryer is like cooking them in an oven. They cook evenly. Grapes are an essential fruit in Christianity, creating the blood of Christ in the form of juice for the underage and wine among adults and religious ceremonies.
Yeah, it's also dangerous to cook a baked potato in an oven without poking it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no, everyone? There's something my education left out about prohibition. Have you ever heard of wine bricks? Yes or no in the chat. And if you remember this from last Easter, answer what you originally answered. Have you ever heard of wine bricks?
Wine, I don't know. They freeze the wine and sell it to you in a brick. I don't know.
Not me. I've heard of weed bricks, but not wine bricks.
Red bricks. Just red. I gotta say no to this because I don't think so. Nope.
Let's see. Answers are coming in.
Oh, wine comes in a box. Oh, you get the box of wine. We're gonna celebrate tonight.
Yeah, I never liked wine.
Geek says
Oh, I
no.
did.
Rudy says no. Maria says no. Sadly, Karen says no. Not a wine box. A wine brick.
Yeah.
Tiniest Squish says no. Not a box, Noise Guru.
I quit beer. I went to wine before I totally quit drinking everything.
Ryu says no. Blasphemy, says Maria.
What, putting wine in a
I
box?
was originally no.
I didn't hear you, Mr. Super.
I was originally no on this.
You were originally no. Okay.
Well, you know what it is now?
Yeah, I've seen this.
Oh, okay.
We did this.
Yeah.
Well,
You
that's
can go
before my
on.
time. Or I don't remember.
Is Jackie still here? Yeah, Jackie's here. Jackie says no. Okay, you can go on.
Yep. You're a sweary face guy.
During Prohibition, wine bricks were sold to the public.
What is
They
it?
were nothing more than shelf-stable grape juice concentrate, but real grape juice, not artificial, like you mostly find today. So concentrated grape juice in a brick.
Interesting.
But it gave instructions. Let's go on. Legal in your home. Vine Glow. Vine Glow is one of the many companies that sold grape juice wine bricks to the public during Prohibition. Because they were selling grape juice, so it was legal. And next.
Yep. Grapes. Yum.
All
What is that?
companies that made wine bricks included these instructions. Dissolve the full brick in a gallon of warm water. Immediately add ice and serve, or no, there is an or. Immediately add ice and serve and keep any unused juice cold. There's other
Or.
instructions. The or is on the other thing.
On the next one.
Yeah. But Vine Glow wasn't like the other companies. While their directions were the same, they included a warning label and something extra that the others did not include, which violated the 18th Amendment, the Volstead Act. Next slide.
Uh-oh. You showed you how to make them alcohol. Prevent them.
Yeasties.
Prevent them.
After dissolving the brick in a gallon of water, do not place the liquid in a jug away in the cupboard for 20 days because then it would turn into wine.
Yeah. You gotta prevent.
No, that's the warning. They're warning you not to do it. Wink, wink. You see?
Oh, okay, yeah.
The warning label stated what I just said. And attached to the brick, it was a packet of yeast.
Oh, there you go. You had the yeast.
Yeah.
Don't do this, but here you go.
Okay. This not only allowed people to make bootleg wine at home, but the packet, which wasn't even necessary, and warning label told them how to do it, which violated the law, but the Supreme Court chose not to prosecute. Okay, wait. Rudy asked the question. Can we go back for 1 minute?
Yep.
Go back one more.
One more?
Okay. Rudy, listen. These are the instructions. Dissolve grape juice concentrate, which you can get from your freezer section. Dissolve it in a gallon of water and then place it in a jug in a cool cupboard for 20 days, which will turn it into wine. What I'm trying to say is you can still do it today. There's nothing stopping people from doing it today. You can do it. Totally legal. Grape juice concentrate can be bought at the store. Dissolve it in water. Put it in a sealed jug for 20 days in a cool cupboard, and you will have wine. Okay, next slide.
How it'll taste, who knows, but...
That's awesome.
Yeah. Next.
But you gotta add yeast.
No, it says it wasn't even necessary. That's the previous slide said the yeast wasn't even necessary.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think? I believe we should have learned of these during our history classes. I learned about bootleg alcohol, but not wine bricks. I should say bricks, not breaks. Seems a little strange that this was left out. That's all. Like I've learned about how they had moonshine and
Oh, yeah, and
ways. Huh?
how everybody loved Canada back then because Canadian whiskey was there.
Gotcha. I'm just curious why I never heard of this. That's all. Might not be a Mandela. Could just be info I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't the prohibition up here in Canada, so people were coming across and sneaking our booze back down there, so Canada was loved by you guys.
What's next?
I don't know.
I believe we're on to the new ones, the Blockbuster.
I believe so, too, yep. There's only... Oh, good. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're almost there, guys. There's one more rewind, and then the rewind is relevant, and then there's a new one that I have for you.
Okay, I'm going to do another reset again and see how many thumbs up we got. Oh, good. A little better.
I see 23.
Yeah, 23 now. But still, there's 31 watching, so we should have 31 thumbs up. And donations flowing in like water.
Everyone is poor.
I know. If you're not
But the
poor,
donations are so we can keep doing shows like this. Otherwise, we're going to have to limit our hours to 2 hours a show. That is the catch.
with no flicker. I mean, you lose all your stuff.
Yeah, that's the other scary thing.
That's
I lose
the
my
other
stuff.
scary part.
No, I also lose the backgrounds and stuff. Ray told me that when he didn't pay StreamYard, it deleted everything.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. It's scary. But we'll see.
Yeah, a 2-hour show seems like a commercial for you, Sandy.
Yeah, it seriously does.
That's just like a preview. Yeah.
Just getting warmed up.
Exactly.
Something has been Mandela for me pertaining to blockbuster movies.
What?
I don't know if this is a Mandela, but part of this definitely might be, if not all of it. Which saying do you remember specifically with Blockbuster? Number one. You're going to say 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. Number 1 is be kind, please rewind. Number 2 is be kind, rewind. And number 3 is please be kind and rewind.
1.
I think number 1.
I gotta say 1. Yeah, since I've never answered this one before. It's definitely 1 for me.
That sticker looks used. Yeah.
Mr. Super?
Thinking. I'm leaning toward, man, I can't see the letters on them. Be kind, rewind.
So you remember 2?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, please?
Lower left.
Yep, I got Geek with 2, Tiny Squish with 1, Maria with 2. Ryan remembers all of these with now, guys. Again, this is with Blockbuster. Sadly, Karen is 2, Linda is 1, Ryan is 2, Rudy is 2. Well, the happy face is irrelevant. It's about the words.
There were so many different video stores that they all had their own stickers.
Right, I'm talking about Blockbuster though.
Strictly Blockbuster, yeah.
Right.
I think they were still the be kind, please rewind. I still stick with 1.
Okay, we can go on.
Wrong mouse. What do we got?
This wasn't mutable in my past. It was always be kind, please rewind. Go back again. I didn't write the number. Number 1 for me. I thought it was 1, but I wasn't sure.
That's what I was saying too, but now it's showing number 2. Be kind.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
No, wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
It was always number 1, be kind, please rewind. But now there's multiple versions with the most common being number 2.
Okay.
Which just sounds wrong to me.
Yeah, but no,
it's
please?
too short. There's always a please in there. Anyway, regardless, I'm going to show you. It's not 2. It's not 1.
It's hundreds.
It's all sorts of crap.
It's hundreds.
Next one. But Blockbuster is the real issue. For years, this was the only video store I used. They always asked that we be kind, please rewind. Next slide.
Yeah. I agree.
Next.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
We were more polite in the 80s.
Only they've never asked us this. They've never said, be kind, please rewind.
What?
It's always been, please remember to rewind. And later on, they added cutesy rhymes that I don't remember pictured above, such as, just to remind, please rewind, thanks, the end. Be a friend, rewind when you reach the end. I don't remember any of them. Ever.
No, me either.
Not once.
Nope. I must have been when they went out of business.
Jackie, stop talking. That is what we're covering next. She's like giving the people she's going to sway their answers.
Uh-oh.
You want to know what people remember, you can't tell them what you remember first.
No.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, go on.
Wrong mouse. Sorry.
You can find all 3 versions, so 1, 2, and 3, on mom and pop video rental tapes. But the saying I remember it always being has never been used by Blockbuster, the rental store I solely used for a decade. Because that's all that
Yeah.
was left. The only rental store left in my area. Well, there was a Hollywood Video, but it was far away. I rarely went there. I usually went to Blockbuster.
Yeah, my ex worked at Hollywood Video. We used to get free videos all the time.
Mm.
Yeah, it's flatter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hollywood wasn't as good as Blockbuster.
Weirder still, do you remember stickers asking you to do not rewind? Yes or no in the chat. Do you remember stickers asking you to not rewind?
Never. That doesn't make any sense. Especially Blockbuster. They
After
charge you
last
extra.
use,
They give you some sort of fine if you didn't rewind it.
yeah, right.
Please do not rewind after viewing.
remember-
Rewinding when cassette is warm tends to stretch the tape.
Huh.
I've never seen that in my life.
Never. Not just this moment right now.
It's okay, Jackie. I was just telling you
no.
to stop because I didn't want you to keep going.
Hmm.
Sadly, Karen says
Yeah,
no.
I always got ingrained in my
Yeah.
head that to rewind it right after the movie was over, so that you didn't forget, so you didn't get charged. But anyway, go ahead.
Exactly.
Go ahead and read the. Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree.
My VCR would automatically rewinding when it hit the end.
There
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
right.
it
If you
did
just
that.
let it go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Linda says no. Rudy says no. Geek says no.
Shit. Sorry.
So here's a Be Kind Rewind, the current reality that Blockbuster had, and it's everywhere.
Yeah.
No, please, because this is a meaner, ruder reality. Go on. Maria says no.
Jack Black. No, he's ruined.
Now the bottom one is Blockbuster, and it says please be kind and rewind. But on the shirt, it just says be kind, rewind, no please. Next one.
No.
So this is sort of residue. Please be kind, rewind.
Why is
Next.
it
With
on
a big gap
Why is it
where,
on
you
the cover?
know, please be kind and rewind should be.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you
Why
saying,
is it on a
Splatter?
jar- Why is it on a jar of something here?
Because it's the name of a candle. Next one.
Okay.
Be kind, please rewind. Argon Blockbuster is last on Earth. As what does
Yeah.
it say? I survived along with the last Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we can go on. The real problem with Be Kind, Please Rewind. I think there was even a movie called this. Go on.
Oh, I thought you were gonna read some of that.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's a Blockbuster t-shirt that says Be Kind, Please Rewind.
Yeah.
But they never said that.
Yeah. The way it should be.
You remember Blockbuster Video?
All right, go on.
I remember it.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Be Kind, Please Rewind in the article.
Just every video store, big and small, had that on their tapes after a while. Oops.
Be Kind, Please Rewind. Lots of residue.
What's with this guy with a microphone?
That's next to the big yellow letters.
Yeah,
It's on the
Like a
same
stand-up
picture.
comedian or something.
it must be
Yeah.
a comedian, I guess. I didn't rewind my videotape, brought it back to Blockbusters, and they fined me $300.
Yeah, right.
You can go on. Oh, to the next one. All right, now we're on the last one of the night, guys.
Yeah.
We got most of the people back. We have 41 watching. Hello, Dabbing Good.
How many thumbs up? Still 123.
I
Yeah,
can't
thanks for
look. I'm
coming
writing
back.
down Dabbing Good. Yeah, we do appreciate you following us over here.
Yeah, but thumbs up would be appreciated too.
Right now we have
23.
21. Oh, I see 20. Maybe I gotta close it.
Oh, I see. Yeah. You had to refresh it.
Oh
Or
yeah,
put
I
me
see.
back
I see
closing it.
24.
Okay, good. 35, 36 watching. Come on, people. Thumbs up. I'm gonna hold you hostage if you thumb it up.
Yeah, where do you see like the total number of people watching, like from StreamYard or whatever? Because I can
Oh,
only
In
see it at
StreamYard.
YouTube.
There's in StreamYard it's 40 across all platforms.
Yeah, it's only she can see that
Hmm.
too. I have to look at my other computer.
Oh
Over
yeah, I see.
there.
I can't see. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
see that.
guessing that right now there's 5 people watching either on who's sharing theirs.
I'm
On
sharing.
someone else's, you're sharing. So either on your channel,
Yeah.
Rumble, or X, there's 5 people watching.
Oh yeah, there's nobody. There's probably nobody watching on mine. But I did notice that you had like 10 or 12 views on X on the first show, part
And
1.
they're probably the ones we lost for this show.
26. Yeah, it went up a couple.
Yeah, probably.
It went up to 26. 3 people thumbed up anyway. And we lost viewers though. We're down to 32. Oh no! Oh no!
That's what I was saying. The viewers we lost.
But it's all good. We're
probably
still
on
having
X.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes and goes. Yeah, but that's amazing for what we did. Restarting, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
this
right,
show's
that's-
awesome.
We're
Oh,
doing
I-
something right. Right?
Sandy's doing something right, and
Yeah.
you're doing something right. I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, but
you
you're a
guys
good
help
customer.
out.
We'll take you in the back seat.
I try to help and do what I can, but I don't know how much I add to the show, but it's fun being here.
You
I'm
got to
glad you
keep
enjoy
Mr.
it.
Super Company in the back seat.
Mr. Super is very quiet. Mr. Super, you should make your announcement.
I am here.
What are we doing
away,
tomorrow,
Doug.
Mr.
I
Super?
sit here the whole time, and then whenever you call out for me, I'm sneaking away to roll a cigarette or something.
What are we doing tomorrow while there's 37 people here? Because there's new people here.
37 people. What?
Yes.
So we're asking the question. If you would please respond in chat with a 1 or a 2. 1, if you had the possibility of actually knowing what was the cause of the Mandela effect, would you want to know? Put a 1 in the chat if you would like to know. I'm not saying that I do know. What I'm asking is hypothetically, if you would like to know what is the likely cause, put a 1 in the chat. If you'd rather not know, if you'd rather just have it be a mystery and see the end effects, put a 2 in the chat.
Yeah, I know I answered in the chat earlier, but I'm definitely a 1. I would totally love to know what's causing it. As much as I love the Mandela effect and seeing new ones or whatever, I would like to know
I see
what's causing
all
it for sure.
Yeah, brother, I would definitely want to know. I
Yeah.
put a 1 in just now.
I haven't seen a 2 yet.
As
Not
long as
a single 2.
No, there weren't any 2s, but there were 3s.
there were 3.
For example,
And then 3, yeah. Well, that would be ideal, obviously, but
yeah. So keep seeing the Mandela effects because, like I said to Mr. Super, there's always going to be new people that we need to wake up, and they're not going to want to know what's happening, like what's causing this, if they don't believe it's actually happening. So you want to wake
Yep,
people
I
up,
totally agree with that,
get them to
Sandy.
believe it, and then you can explain to them why. So I'd want to know both. It's both.
So I posit this question because that's been my goal since my real awakening to it, which kind of goes back a long time for me. But really, like when this whole community kind of woke up to it around 2016, I really started digging in, and I've really dug deep all these years, and I finally found what I think is the best explanation for it. Be it true or not, we would like to review the video and have a discussion and interrupt the video a lot and get everybody's input on what they think, based on the new information. So Sandy and I have concluded that we need to do this and review this video tomorrow night or tonight.
Yeah, tonight, Monday night.
Yeah.
We're having a show tonight after Propagate, so sometime after 10 p.m. We're doing a reaction video. I'm not watching it beforehand. It's going to be brand new to me when I see it, so you get my initial reaction. And we're going to be discussing and reacting to this video.
Yeah, me too.
And then if you guys have anything to say about it, you're welcome to come on the open panel next weekend and discuss it.
So can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Is what the video is about? Is it a secret? I've heard you say it a couple of times.
I brought this to the table and offered to send it to Sandy so that she could review it first and decide what we should do with it. And then she just told you that if she was watching it blind with the rest of you all, she would be more objective, right?
Yeah, no, yeah,
So
yeah, I get that. But what's the topic? I mean, is it?
If I just tell you now, maybe you're not going to want to watch it or whatever. I think everybody should
I got you.
And partake of it in real time.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I was just curious if you had purposely revealed a topic or keeping it. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'll be there for sure.
It's going to be good. That's all I can say.
It's not any of the videos.
I'll be listening.
It's not any of the videos that I have in the private chat. Is I put 2 in there earlier. It's not any. Do you see those, Zipper?
I haven't been in the private chat at all.
All right, well, we have a brand new Mandela effect to get to you guys.
Anyway, we'll find out.
Credit Jackie McCarran and myself. In the past, I have covered Blockbuster. The slogan, "Please be kind and rewind," is Mandela'd. But it's the ticket logo that has been Mandela'd for Jackie.
Actually, no, it's in the Facebook of the Mandela effect thing there, Mr. Super.
I'm sorry. What did you ask?
Never mind. It's okay.
Next slide.
Yeah.
Chat, left or right, which ticket shape do you remember for the Blockbuster sign? Let the chat answer first, guys, and then throw in your answer. Or you can, let the chat answer first.
All right.
Left or right, which Blockbuster logo sign do you remember?
Just so everybody knows, I can't see the chat when I'm watching the presentation like this. I'm watching just the screen. I can't see the chat. So if anybody's asking me questions over there or whatever, I'm totally not seeing it.
Hey.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of rights.
Yeah, you've been ignoring everybody all night, and they are choked.
No, I pop back and forth.
Oh, now a couple lefts.
Presentation's going. I want to see the screens too.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
No,
okay, so Dab and Good is right. Angels Don't Fall is right. Ryan S is right. Maria is left. Sadly, Karen is not sure. Tiny Squish says neither.
Both look wrong.
Guessing left, says Rudy. Left for prove you're not a bot.
Torn ticket, but it wasn't that.
Hey,
long.
Jared Jaguar, who says, whoa. I gotta add Jared to my list. Give me a
It was
moment.
shorter. The torn ticket was shorter. It just looks too long.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of remember the ticket being torn.
That's the right. Right is torn. Solid is
Yeah.
left.
It's too big.
They both
Like
look
for the main
wrong.
logo.
I'm going to tell you that they're the exact same size. Both tickets are the exact same size.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's optical
And
illusion.
one of them is the actual logo.
It's probably the left, I bet.
Jared says, I used to work at Blockbuster. I was working when I noticed this Mandela. What year was that, Jared?
What year? Yeah.
Whole ticket for Parody Mike. Hello, Parody Mike. I need to add him to the list.
Whole
Wait, we're missing a Mandela effect.
I said Mandela.
We missed a Mandela effect from that list.
We did?
Yeah. I'm going to my thing. Hold on. Yeah, it was the rewind that I've been putting off for 2 weeks.
That's why.
No, I wasn't putting it. It's not that I was putting it off. It's that I haven't had a chance to put it together.
Ah,
It didn't up. No, it's here. It was in my list.
is it? Which
Well,
one?
this will be the last one tonight. And the other one that was new. I'm adding it to the private chat for after this one.
There it is. Yeah.
Okay. So, going back to the thing.
Okay, so I was right. It wasn't here.
It was the left, then became the right for Jared.
Right.
Prove you're not a bot says, I don't know now. All right. It was around 2011, 2012. We believe you. We believe you, Jared. Okay, we can go on. Okay. Jackie remembers the ticket being whole. She remembers left. Okay? But it has always been ripped. I honestly have only ever known the logo as a ripped ticket. But Jackie is hoping, and some of you do, some of you remember the left like she does, which is good. All I did was line up, I copied the left side, right?
Yeah.
And I lined it up to the same point on the other side. So the tickets are the exact same size.
Yeah.
But
It's
it's
an
going to get
optical-
weirder.
Optical
First-
illusion.
Yep, next. While researching this, I saw some things that I have no memory of. For one of them, it's possible I just missed it, but the rest are definite Mandela effects for me. I thought the residue was first, but I guess not. All right, next. Yes or no? The first one is from 4 years ago. Do you remember hearing that Blockbuster had come back in select markets as free Blockbuster kiosks or boxes? Anyone ever hear of this?
No.
No.
I'm serious. I'm showing you libraries. These are like free book libraries.
Yeah, I
We
see
can,
that.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're just like this. You're going to see in
Yeah.
a minute.
Most people would have to borrow the video recorder or player too because they don't have one anymore.
Maria says no. Rudy says no.
You gotta rent a VCR.
Prove You're Not a Bot says, I do remember that. For a short period, they came back here in Phoenix.
Unless you kept yours from.
Yes, before Redbox. I am, just to be clear, I'm not talking about the DVD service. I'm not talking about the DVD service. I'm talking about a box you walk up to. You have to bring a movie and leave it there, and then take another movie. Mandanimal's still lurking.
Still working.
The next slide.
Yeah, that's funny.
Similar to a community-free library box, these are Blockbuster-branded kiosks that actually say "Free Blockbuster" in the logo. Or cabinets where people are expected to trade videos. Take one, leave one. Have you ever heard of these? Again, I could have just missed this one. The next picture is more of these boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not for me.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Okay. Next. I want to know where Jackie's residue is. But the next two I should not have missed. I covered Blockbuster before. This has to do with the logo again and the name of the store. Next slide. Yes or no? Do you remember Blockbuster Express or Blockbuster Video Express? Yes or no in the chat. And panel, feel free.
No, for me, Video Express was an entire different store. Like it was like one of the little local ones that was by my house. That was probably about as close as Blockbuster. There was Blockbuster and Video Express, but I've never heard of Blockbuster Video Express, or even Blockbuster Express for that matter.
Unless that's when they
Okay.
tried to go mail order.
Splatter, what about you? Have you ever heard of Blockbuster Express?
I don't think so.
What about you, Mr. Super?
Unless it's, like I said, unless it's when they tried to do the mail order like Netflix.
No, for me on both.
Okay, Ryan is just no Blockbuster Video. No for Rudy. No for Maria. Anyone else? Going once. Having dual memory, says Man Animal, not sure.
Yeah,
Only
I hate that.
Blockbuster Video for me, says Jared. No Express added.
Yeah, I don't. No.
Going
No.
twice. Next slide. Apparently, before Blockbuster had their DVD mail service, smaller locations and kiosks were built called express stores. Can you zoom in on top right, please?
Huh?
Blockbuster Video Express. I've never
Oh, yeah.
seen that in my life.
It's just like a smaller one.
Yeah.
Everything must go.
Yeah, it was closing.
Oh, closing
zoom out.
down. Yeah.
I got to finish reading it.
Yeah.
I have never heard of these, never seen this logo, and never seen smaller stores like this. Have you? Jared, I heard about it, says Ryan. Jared says, no way. I even worked at Blockbuster until it ended. And now Sarah thinks she remembers Express. Not in my reality.
No.
We can go on. Probably more pictures.
Yeah.
It is.
No more expresses.
I bet you the residue for Jackie is at the very end. And if it isn't, I'll send the pictures to you on Messenger. So these are all expresses.
Yeah.
And one is like an ATM. They're all different sizes.
Oh wow. Yeah. The ATM version. That's the same one, but this is another one of a different sort of little bigger.
Yeah, it's the Blockbuster I remember.
Oh yeah, you spend the amount of time from watching a movie in the store trying to figure out what movie to watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
The
those old
Express
shelves
logo.
and
ahead.
Sorry.
It's okay.
No, yeah, no, I'm
it's
just
all right.
done. I'm just saying that just looks like the Blockbuster that I remember when I was a kid growing up. That's all.
Yep. Same. Although I do remember more blue in this store. And it seems like all the stores were gray and yellow, and that's weird to me.
Yeah, that orange looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
I agree.
The Express logo is not even on logo sites. But when I went to verify this, I saw something else. Yes or no, chat and panel? Besides Blockbuster, Blockbuster Video, Blockbuster Express, and even Blockbuster Entertainment, which had nothing to do with the stores. Do you remember Blockbuster going by any other name? If yes, tell me what you remember. But I'm specifically speaking of the store. Do you remember the store going by any other name besides Blockbuster, Blockbuster Video, and Blockbuster Express?
Going out of business.
Yeah, no, I can't say that I have any memory of that. Just Blockbuster.
Me neither.
I'm getting the answers now. My chat just jumped. Let's see. No for Maria. No for Jared. No for Rudy. That's all the answers I got. We can go on.
No for Ryan.
Domino's Pizza.
No for Ryan. I don't see that. I don't see Ryan. It's weird.
Oh,
Okay,
it was right
Rudy?
above Maria.
Oh, I missed it.
Rudy
Oh, there's
said
Ryan.
no.
Ryan says no again. I don't think so, says Sarah. All right, we can go on.
Okay.
Dude, I have looked at this logo page many times before. Never have I ever heard or seen Blockbuster Videos with an S. At first, I thought it was like Blockbuster Entertainment. It's a subsidiary that was unrelated to the storefronts. And I want everyone to take a minute and look at the Blockbuster logo on the right. There is a space where the S would go. Look at the left. Zoom in, Splatter. Look at the orange logo versus the yellow. Look at the orange first. The S lines up with the R. On the right, zoom over, Splatter. There's a big space where the S was. I don't think I remember that. I don't think I remember the video off to the side like that.
Hmm.
Who
that
remembers
don't look right.
Blockbuster Videos?
No.
Blue Riders. Sadly, Karen told us that about an hour ago. Yes, he did. Yep.
No, that just looks wrong, and the coloring's wrong too. It's yellow, not
Yeah.
orange.
Yeah, the yellow
Jared's
looks better to me.
screaming because he worked there. I can't. Nope on the videos. Big time nope, says Jared. He's freaking out. Deep breaths. It'll be okay.
Well, there's the date. Sure. Oh.
Rudy says no. Jared says this is wild. Wait until you see it on the storefront.
Oh, but look at. Well, maybe because we don't remember that far back.
Yeah, but that's the thing. When companies change their logos, they don't always change it on the store. And I'm going to have proof of that because the store just closed with the old sign. Just go to the next slide.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Go to the next slide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, stop it. Never. That looks so
No.
wrong. But
Oh,
no, there were Blockbuster Videos stores with Blockbuster Videos cases, membership cards, and ads. Does anyone remember Blockbuster Videos? Because I don't.
No, they were at
No.
that point where they could just have Blockbuster. That's it. Don't need to have the videos because you know what it was.
Yeah, I could see Blockbuster Video or Blockbuster. Just, yeah.
Just
either
walk
one,
up.
but
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, they did have just
Yeah.
Blockbuster. Maria's like, no. No. And Jared's like, nah, if I ever saw an S, it would appear as if the store is fake or a bootleg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here is the Blockbuster Videos membership card. Below is grand opening special every day at Blockbuster Videos.
Yeah.
and it was a rip ticket too. Like
Oh.
my Blockbuster card never was a rip ticket. It was just a plain old laminated ticket.
Nope, not mine. Mine was ripped, but it was white on the end. And I'm going to show that one to you too. Next side.
Huh.
So it's like, it's, actually, maybe I didn't show it here. Okay, so here's all Blockbuster Videos. Another storefront. Another ad. The cassette that was in the store. It said Blockbuster Videos. Okay, next. Here's another store, Blockbuster Videos. And here I'm pointing at the sign. It's like they just took the S off.
Yeah.
Oh, and the comment on this video store, it's a random commenter from 13 years ago with an S on video. How odd.
Wow. Interesting.
13 years ago.
13 years ago. I don't know where Jackie's residue went. I'm going to send it to you. Are any of these Mandela effects for you? Let us know in the comments below. And thank you again to Jackie for sharing her find. Here's someone redesigned the Blockbuster logo, and they used a full ticket.
Full ticket. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and let me see what happened to these slides, because they should be in here. It didn't make them. It didn't save. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Oh God. It's because my stuff is you know, it's the maxed out storage. It didn't save it. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. So there's another Mandela. It's a rewind. I gave you the link. Josh, would you mind reading it while I put together a slide with Jackie's residue?
Sure.
Thank you.
Where did you send it?
It's in the private chat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, I gotta go find those photos now and put them in a folder so I can get to them.
I'm working on it. Okay, this is it. There.
Oh, there was another Blockbuster video store I missed too.
Oh.
Like another storefront that's of
Right.
videos. So let me get that. Put it in a folder.
Why not
All right,
presenting?
so while I throw this together, take it away, Josh.
All
It's
right.
a rewind that was requested, so I made it.
Oh, obviously I got the right one.
All right. Recently, it was requested I cover a rewind on an ME that many are affected by, but isn't talked about much. The name of this phenomenon. Obviously, Nelson Mandela.
Yes.
While I'm not affected by this and have no idea who found this, many remember the Mandela effect as the Mandela effect. Which do you remember?
Just Mandela effect spelled differently.
Oh. Because I remember hearing when I heard about it, I just like a year or two before that heard of like mandalas or whatever, that the cool little designs or whatever, and I got them confused for a minute.
But it's because that's
in the
spelled
beginning.
differently from that. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Mandala is with the A. Mandela with 2 L's never existed. But people remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember the 2 L's.
No,
I don't either.
I would remember that because that's my mother's name, or was my mother's name. Not Mando, just a Bella.
Della.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, it definitely was never that for me. Because that sticks out like a sore thumb. Like, whoa.
Yeah, right.
What is this?
What is Mandela effect? The Mandela effect refers to a phenomenon where a large group of people share a collective but incorrect memory of an event or fact, named after a common false memory that Nelson Mandela died in prison during the 1980s. Yeah, that sounds like the basic mainstream opinion of the Mandela effect. That large collective false memory bullshit, they say.
There was Dash.
It's just my opinion.
Yeah. And the Fruit Loops.
Yeah. I remember 2 O's in fruit.
What? Oh, that's printed wrong.
Mandela effect fish balls.
No, Della. No Della.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking at the green box. I just saw fish balls. Sorry.
Oh, that sounds hilarious. I just saw fish balls.
Well, I mean, apparently it's something really good in China. Yeah, you go to China and go to like a street vendor, like a food cart.
Yeah.
Fish balls are really good ones. They're a good
Josh.
thing to eat. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
I said sure, Josh. Sure.
Well, I only know from YouTube. Like, I've never done it myself. I can't verify that for sure, but that's just what I hear.
No fish head balls.
Oh, where'd it go?
Huh. Yeah, that looks weird to me with 2 L's. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen it with 2 L's.
I have not seen it with 2 L's, but I know people remember it with 2 L's. So I covered it.
Yeah, I believe that.
I got the residue.
No, like I said, I would have noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a lot of residue. Like, that's a bunch of...
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of things. Yeah, that's nuts.
Wow.
I found some old residue from like 5 years ago that I did a screen grab of a couple of days ago about like a Mandela effect that like nobody talks about, but it was the Fort Knox, like what state Fort Knox was in.
Yeah.
And at the time, like 5 years ago, I remember being surprised where it was, and so I searched it and I grabbed a screenshot from my Google search, and it's showing the wrong state. And then I searched it today or a couple of days ago, and then now it's showing what is correct. But I did actually get a screenshot of the wrong. Like it was Google Images. Like I just screenshotted a Google search showing the wrong state. It was weird.
Wow.
Am I still reading?
Yep.
I'm
right.
I'm uploading.
While it makes sense to find, While it makes sense to find residue of the Mandela effect, For this to be a true ME, the figure was named after Nelson Mandela. Would also need to have residue as Mandela, and there is.
What? Not again.
Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. That's right. I had it up on the delayed screen too.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Just trying to. No, I just.
For those of you
Nelson
that did
Mandela.
not remember, oh, you're still reading. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Never.
No, that's all. I was just reading.
Now, there's some really good residue. There's one residue where it's handwritten and printed on the same thing.
All right.
Okay, now I can just give you back the same link.
What's the difference? Spot the difference.
Is this a different one?
Yeah.
This is the last slide. I want someone to tell me what the heck I'm looking at here. What's the Mandela on that one? I don't know what that is. I don't see a difference between the left and the right.
I don't see a difference.
I don't see a difference either. That's why I'm confused.
It was Nelson Mandela, which led to.
I've been staring at it. I'm good at picking the difference. Like on those games, yeah.
Like I said, I'm not affected by this one, but the residue convinced me that in another timeline or reality, it was Nelson Mandela, which led to the Mandela effect. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Does anyone know what's the difference is? Because I don't see any differences in that corn.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Was yellow and the other one's red.
What is it? The ring around it. The ring around it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
I didn't even see that. Good job, Spotter.
Yeah, I would have never caught that.
Like I said, I do this for
the pink background being different. They did on purpose because they did it with Oscar Mayer too.
Yeah, one's the old Goodway, the Meyer, and then one's Mayer.
All right, Splatter. The link for the Blockbuster presentation is at the bottom again, and we have to go to the residue on the last slides.
All right. I like you when you do that. Make it easy to find.
And that's going to be the last thing we show tonight. Those of you that did not remember the torn ticket or the whole ticket, there's another ticket shape in here. So this might be the ticket shape you remember.
Yeah, I really hope how this doesn't turn purple anymore.
All right, so you're just going to skip to the end until after. Just go straight through to the end.
Oh, you're telling me to go straight through the end?
Yeah, it's after the end. Yeah, that we're going straight through to the end. Keep going. All the way through.
Oh, because this is what we just showed.
Yeah. There, stop. So this one has a torn ticket, but it's smooth on the edge, which is different. There's another Blockbuster Video store with an S.
Yeah.
Next slide. This is my membership card. It had a torn edge, but it was white on the edge. That's what my membership card looked like. The bottom two.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of remember the bottom two, but like I still kind of remember it being like a white edge, but still like a blocked off ticket.
Well, we're gonna have a third design, like I said. So next slide. So these are people redesigning the logo using a full-size ticket. Next. Okay, so this top one and the one on the bottom left, it's got a smooth edge. It's not torn, it's smooth. The pillow and the logo on the bottom left.
Over here, yeah.
So, I mean, technically it's torn, but it's a smooth edge. So maybe you remember it that way.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it definitely looks more right to me.
Yeah, that looks like it's just cut. Like,
Sliced, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay, next one. That's backwards.
how'd that happen?
You went the wrong way.
I guess so. No, that's the end.
Oh, that is the end, okay. Yeah, so there was residue. A little residue for the full ticket and a different style ticket.
Hmm.
And that is the end of part 2. Still 2 hours, guys. That's why I'm like, no, we have to keep the show going. We need to move to a different room.
Yeah.
Now, guys, remember tomorrow night, Propagate This Light, followed by a show reacting to possibly the answer to the Mandela. So there's going to be a very a not after dark thumbnail. It's going to be specialized thumbnail. I do need to get in touch with Mr. Super so I can at least put the person whose video it is in the thumbnail.
Yep.
But I will put the show up right after this. Like after the show, I'm going to talk to Mr. Super, put the thumbnail together, and then put the show up for tonight. So look for that. I will post it in the community post as well. How about we do some shout outs?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right, guys. Once again, please like, share, and subscribe, especially because we need to raise money ASAP because all the apps are expiring, including StreamYard. I got like another $70 to raise, so yeah, we need to get the word out. Got to get the word out. Here we go. Tonight we had Splatter 420, Jackie McCarran, Mr. Super Sidewinder, Julie. Kenraz was first in the chat tonight. Tiniest Squish Sarah, Pushing Button 62, Spiritual Ascension, Everjosh 08, Timothman, T-Bone, LJ, Truth Lover, Lara, Ryan S, Mandanimal, Bubbles Bubbles, Kimberly F, Noise Guru, Rainwater, Jane Doe, The Mind, Tarnation, Noel, Jessica S, Ken Rotman, who sadly lost his channel, guys. Ken's
Oh.
F Caravan Life is no more. Supernatural Bible Changes, Sag Arm Mandela Effect Jose, Paramarv, Izzy Beth, Fast Hemi, Joe Bloor, Woo Riders DG, FE Nation, Ryugami Mikado, Chaco Perez, John Keeley, Bonita Banks, Geek, Maria, Carrie Skates, Blue Moon Bright Star, PG2424, Preliminal, Mustard Seed of Faith. I just lost my place. 1 second. Ryan S. already said. Neo Freak 91X. Rudy, aka Rudy Dog. Thank you again for the donation. Vegan Chick, who I need to remove. Linda Lava Lamp. Sadly Karen. Dabbing Good. Jared Jaguar. Parody Mike. Samantha Vasquez, who I also need to de-wrench until further notice. She can earn it back. She was polite and nice when she left. And then there was Toma. I don't have Toma's last name, though. The chat was moving too fast on me. Well, Toma was here. And I think that's it. Did I miss you guys? Anybody I missed? Say hello. This is it. Until tomorrow night, at least.
Toma Hazel.
Toma, what is it? Hazel? I thought it was
Hazel?
something longer.
That's what Noise Guru says.
Well,
Toma
we'll save
Hazel.
it. Sounds good. Toma Hazel.
Tomato.
Not Tomato. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for being here for the two-part Easter special. Unexpected two-part Easter special.
Tomahawk.
We'll see you tomorrow night. I don't know the title yet, but you'll see it soon. I want to thank Mr. Super Sidewinder, Everjosh, and of course Splatter for being here tonight to help out. And guys, you want to say anything before we go?
Thank you, Sandy.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Yeah, fun as always.
I'll stay after class for a few minutes and we'll chat about the links and such, whatever.
Sounds good. Yeah, because I'm going to need it for the description. All right, but I'm not going to watch it. Guys, do yourself a favor, stick around for this awesome outro, but lower your volume a little bit if you're using earbuds. Have a great night. Thank you again, Rudy. We will see you tomorrow night.
Smash the two, smash the two, smash the two, smash the two. Turn the strap up, 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 please turn it off. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I've seen this show about 1,000,000 times. Not even funny when I'm drunk or high. Why must we
Great
watch
show.
Friends?
Thanks for
Why
joining
must
us
we
tonight.
watch Friends?
Is that Ricky?
Why must we watch Friends?
Wait a minute.
This reality is not going to be very pleasant when all the good people leave.
I'm telling you now for the 100th time to change the
Isn't even close. How could you say otherwise? The land's
Everybody, Hero 77 here.
I'm doing good. Now that I'm home and off work.
Why must we watch Friends? That laugh track is so annoying to me.
Fog that's happening over across everywhere.
No. Pastor of Muppets.
This Asian man propagate, never too late. Yes.
Working on Baby, It's Cold Outside.
Part of your world, it flipped back again.
We all come from different realities, like I explained last week.
Then watch TV, sit down and catch those ballet. Why must we watch Friends? 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 Why must we watch Friends?